So a series like Black Clover is something that you would typically expect to be your run-of-the-mill shonen. However, Black Clover tends to differentiate itself amongst all of its competitors. It actually does this in a variety of ways, but today what I'm going to be focused on is the writing of its female characters. Now, since I brought up other shonen, I have to say what I mean by it differentiates itself from them. Alright, so basically in a typical shonen, you would expect the girl characters to be one of two things pretty much. Now, obviously there's more than one or two, but this is a video that you probably don't want to take up your whole day, so I'm just gonna break it down into the two general categories of the female characters in most shonen. So, in most shonen, pretty much the female characters are only there for A, fan service, or B, to heal up the main character. And in Black Clover, they don't do this at all. There's barely any fan service, and it's not to say fan service is a bad thing, because if fan service is done right from time to time, it's actually a good thing. But some people tend to not like fan service due to the fact that it takes away from what's going on. So let's say they're in a big fight, in a big battle, and all of a sudden you see a female character with big breasts, and it just starts bouncing all over the place, and you're like, that has nothing to do with this big fight. Like, we're at a climax of a big fight, and all of a sudden they got a half-naked female character, you know, take you out of the serious tone of the battle. Like I said, Black Clover does have fan service. I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but it uses its female characters for a lot more than that. You can take a character like Leona, for example. I have not seen her in any fan service moments whatsoever. She's always fully clothed, and she's always not showing any skin, and every time that she's on screen to battle, she's coming to battle. She's not coming to show any type of fan service. She's not trying to show no type of skin. She's not flirting with anybody. She is just written just as well as the male characters. She's coming there for a purpose. All right, she's not just written into the story for no reason. Most female characters in other shonens, honestly, you could just swap them out for any female character out of any shonen. I'm not gonna lie to you. But in this one, if you swapped Leona out for somebody else from a different shonen, it will not be the same at all, because she's such a good character. She's really powerful, and I like whenever female characters are created just as powerful as male characters. For some reason, a lot of shonen don't do this, and in Black Clover, you're always gonna get a powerful female character, such as Noelle. So Noelle is a very strong character, and some people like to debate and say she's not strong, which I don't really understand where that debate even comes from. Like, I don't understand why people do not think Noelle is strong. I really don't understand that, but that's besides the point. The point is, Noelle is in fact very strong, and although she does have her fan service moments every once in a while, nothing is wrong with that, because it's just, at the end of the day, she is a girl. You know what I mean? She wants to be acknowledged. She wants to get attention, and that's just part of being a girl. She has her crushes, and, you know, it's explored through this. Now, the fact that Noelle is a powerful character in itself differentiates her from a lot of other shonen females, because shonen females usually are not at the top of the totem pole whenever it comes to power scaling. You could take a anime such as anything, really. You could say Dragon Ball Z. Really, the strongest characters in Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta, Goku, Piccolo, Krillin, all male characters, and the female characters in that show are just relegated to things like being housewives, like Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi, literally, she's just a housewife, let's be honest. She doesn't really have any importance to the story other than being the mother of Gohan and Goten. I just really like how Yuki Tabata takes the time to not really make his female characters useless, because they all have a purpose. If Leona didn't exist, the Royal Knight Squad would not exist, and they would not have been able to even go on that mission. They needed a powerful character. And not only that, Noelle in herself really has a lot of character development. Like, she changes from the beginning of the series to the end. Like, she's not stagnant. She actually makes progression. But that's only two characters. I could really keep going, and actually I'm gonna keep going. So Mimosa too. Mimosa is really well written too, and again, there's always going to be someone out there who doesn't agree and doesn't think Mimosa or any character. I could literally say any character, and there's going to be somebody out there who doesn't agree. But for the most part, most people tend to agree that Mimosa is also a well-written character. And like I said earlier about female characters always getting delegated the role of the healer, she is in fact a healer, but she is a healer done right. So even though she's a healer, she still has attack spells. She still offers a lot of support. In most cases, her support is needed. All right, literally, her support is needed, point blank, period. And that makes her useful. And not only that, she has a couple attack spells that she actually can do. And even besides power, because we don't even have to talk about power, we can talk about personality. Mimosa, Mereoleona, and Noelle are three distinct characters. Three distinct female characters with three distinct personalities. They don't have a copy and paste personalities. When you think of Noelle, you think, oh, she's a tsundere. Whenever you think of Mereoleona, you think of, oh, she's really powerful. When you think of Mimosa, you think she's really kind and shy. See what I mean? Like, these characters actually have depth to them. And I could go on all day and talk about how good these characters are written, but I really just gotta shout out Tabata because he knows what he's doing with these characters. And not only does he know what he's doing in terms of writing, he knows what he's doing in terms of character design. This series has some really good female character designs. Noelle has a good design. Vonica has a really good design. And I didn't even really touch on Vonica in this video. I really could go on all day talking about all these different characters, but now that I said all that, I think everyone at this point would agree with me that Black Clover has some of the best female characters in all of shonen, or all of manga, to be honest with you. So let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Please leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy NeoXO, and I'm out.